Hello guys and welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. So I do have to start this kind of quickly, only because I have things that I need to do pretty quick. Use to film reprints. Wonder if this is his own mo. What the?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot me?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Probably.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Aw.
Pretty.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Where is this man? Sir?
Not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you done yet?
Does it sound like I'm done? Nothing quite like being outside. Hey!
That's a keeper.
Oh, cute. Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Oh.
Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
What's more interesting than you?
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Oh, bird.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Oh, where's this deer now? Ugh.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your...
Sorry.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot,
Wow.
Dawn!
Wow. That's awesome.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh. Kind of forcing her to, which
Sorry,
sucks.
Dawn, just gotta reset the timer.
Timer?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
still...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad! Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Yeah. So is that her dad? Is Dawn your mother? I honestly don't remember. That one sucks though, because that one's not just a story, that's...
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Whoopsie, fell sure that was one thing I was supposed to read earlier. Oh well. Lord. Oh, whoops. So many hidden passages. Okay. What do we got here? where all the air conditioning and unit and all of that is.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Yeah, imagine so. Her son, and your mother, her father. I wonder where her mother was. Gregory. Oh no, this is the child, isn't it?
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
What? I have two? Oh, good lord, this is gonna take a minute. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay. Hey. I was gonna read that. Okay. Kickheart to Sam Finch, 1977. A lawsuit has been filed against you. You have 20 calendar days since summoning is served on you to file a written response to the attached complaint petition with the clerk of the court located at blah 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 blah. If you do not file a response, you may lose the case, and your wages, money, and property may be taken thereafter without further warning from the court. There are other legal requirements. You may want to call your attorney right away. If you file a written response, yada yada yada. Also mail a copy of the written response, yada yada yada. Copies of all court documents. You must keep Kirk notified of your current address. Warning. Family law rules of procedure require certain automatic disclosure documents.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
That's how small children are.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
This is very strange. Come on. We. Oh, well, bye, Mr. Foggy. Oh, hey. It's been.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called it.
Oh, my frog is squished. Oh, there he is.
I wish you could have told us.
The frog is on the thing.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
Did they divorce because the child died by drowning?
But I know what happened wasn't fair. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Only a year and a half. Well, almost two. But. Dawn. The only one that got out. Who's this kid? Gus?
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Here you go. My poetry robs him. Oh, I need this to stop moving so I can see it, please. You gonna read this so I can actually...
My father made him come, of course.
There we go.
But Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Dang it. Something about my poetry. I tried to talk him out of it. Oh my gosh. Something... Okay, I'll look up that later because that's actually interesting.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
I don't need a stepmom. Is he trying to replace Kay? Oop. So I guess I didn't need to read those words. Dang it. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Words.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh, this is so hard to hit. All of these
The
letters.
wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
10. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh dear. Oh
Rain
no.
came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Why was no one worried?
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to us was, "Make the music louder."
Ugh. I'm not even worried about your son, who's still out here. I wish that.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Not necessarily a thing for you to think about, though.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
I wonder why they named you Edith. Raised flag, breakfast, quiet time. Jump rope, jumping jacks, 100 push-ups, crunches, random mailbox and bag. I wonder who wrote this. Greg, be a baby. Someone tells me the kids wrote that one. Do I have anything else in this room? Emergency evacuation, right? House rules. No playing outside without permission, probably because of Calvin. No answering doors for strangers, probably due to Barbara. No messages after dark. Chores before dark. Respect others. Parts of this looks unfinished. Can I go up? Yeah.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
I imagine so. Oh, oof. I can feel your
At the
struggle.
time, it was as far away as she could get.
Fair. How old would she have been? Probably teen max.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Nice.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
I imagine so. Something helped.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Nice.
Louis was born a year later.
Okay. I'll cross-reference dates to see actually who was alive when and...
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Dad died too. Milton, Edith, Lewis, Dawn. Didn't have any space.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Why do you not... Good lord. So much space in the house left.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
For family history, fact or fiction. Multiplication tables. Edith, Barbara, Gus, Molly, Sven, Sam, Calvin, Gregory, Odin. Lewis rules. Milton.
But it didn't last.
Miss Finch. She taught her children. Homeschool.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Ugh. Peeky peeky? Yeah.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
1992. Okay. What you got, Milton? Pretty. Ooh, pretty. The boy with the crown that we saw flowers for. I don't know what happened to Lewis. Lewis doesn't seem to be around either. What happened to Milton?
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Right, he was also the gravestone that had a paintbrush on it, but nothing else. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, I love these. No. Dang it, there is another way. Okay. Oh, I love these. They're little flip books. What? Should be a way. There we go. No? Pretty. No. I don't have much space, I'm sorry. Huh. Wonder how I did.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
It's very magical music. If they're gonna say anything about it.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Was that your mom's gonna go to? It's just to seal all the doors.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Found? Very magical. Music and stuff. And a book. And alright. Something for Dawn and Lewis. And then Edie, probably. So I suppose we'll be going to find this. Also, didn't even realize that this staircase existed. Whoopsie. Let's go! Ouch.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself.
Probably. Older brother. At least from what you've been
After
telling
he
me.
graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Look at all the peoples and telescopes until you're here. That's pretty, though. I think I'm supposed to go this way. Oh, these are nice chairs. Not quite like how precarious all of this is, but you know. I don't really do much about that. Can I please? Oh, pretty please? There we go. Got it. I want in. Okay. We have time
Louis's
for Louis.
room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
I'm gonna guess it's marijuana. Not only for the poster, but because marijuana has a very distinct smell. Well, weed in general. Took me a while to figure out what it was, but
Louis and I spent a lot of
does.
time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
high school diploma. See a lot of high school diplomas, not many college ones though. Box. Suppose the box is some book. Done. Institute
Dear
of
Mrs.
Psychology.
Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Oh boy. Oh.
Newly sober, I
Yes.
believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh, sorry.
He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself.
Anybody
In our
would know
sessions, I
all
saw
this,
the same behavior.
all of this is what you're doing.
His mind began to wander.
Ooh. Ah. Fish.
I asked him to describe it.
Ah.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Oh. Whoa. So cool.
And things that have not names.
Oh, I want to put a body on
He
that.
knew it
though.
was all in his head.
Ooh, cool.
But
That's
he took it
actually
very
super cool.
seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Yeah, probably wasn't gonna happen though, ma'am. Well, let's go through here.
But he found something more.
Ooh. 3D.
I worried about him then.
Eh.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss,
So maybe
but he said Louis had become a model employee.
Yeah, of course he did.
Methodical, tireless, focused,
Of course he did. That's not very
like
hard.
a whole new Louis.
It's not very hard to be
So
very
I let him go
mindless.
on.
That's not a good thing. If you're a model employee, that doesn't mean you're doing good. Oh, well, bye. Get out of here.
I even encouraged him.
It's not a bad thing.
It seemed very promising at first.
Doug.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Doug. Did I tell you what kind of friend?
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Huh.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Thanks.
Then he made musicians.
Nice music. Ugh.
And songs for them to play.
Come, friends.
He talked about starting a band.
Fish. There we go.
And he was always humming something.
Well, he did just make a really easy
Every
song.
day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery.
What's the need for speaking when you have such good
But his
imagination?
chopping was as reliable as ever.
Of course it was. You don't need to speak to chat.
Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Wow.
He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Wow. I was able to do that even just trying to put my mouse in the right area. Not actually
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
fully think about it. That's impressive. Because usually I
In
don't.
Louisville,
Usually I don't. Or usually I'm not good at these like two-handed stuff, and you can see like where I kind of fail.
St. Louis.
St. Louis, Missouri, by any chance?
He started drifting away from our reality.
Come on. No, no, no. Come on, Mr. Boat. Come on, Mr. Boat. Go away, Mr. Fish.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Uh-oh. That's not ideal.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Wait, but I wanted to figure out what the next one was going to be called. Man. Minneapolis.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
I like Beautiful Prince. I
beautiful prince.
like the blue, or the green more than the red, but eh. Ready.
The prince was on his own quest for
Radiant rainbows. I like radiant rainbows.
radiant rainbows.
Ah! Please don't. No, 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 boy! Whoopsie! Oh, that's not gonna happen. No, but I wanna go under them. No! Oh gosh.
He followed the sound of his
Oh. I like the silver heart. Because I tend to be.
silver harp.
Ooh, pretty. Okay. Ooh. Pretty music. No! 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 No!
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh wow. Now it's gone.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh, fish! fish. Get out of here, fish. You're ruining the visual. Oh, good lord.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
An emperor?
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it
Fish.
struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Fun.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Yikes. Oh. Okay. Where did it go wrong? Hey! Here's his locker.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
I'm sure it would. What? And I guess this
He
was
began
Lewis?
to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Yep. This was Lewis. Hello, Lewis. Suppose I'm supposed
I
to
still
go
thought I could save him,
Bye, Mr. Lewis.
even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Well, it was very pretty. Very ornate.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Gonna guess that was Molly. Yeah, it was Molly. I mean, I guess he and his brother talked about this a lot. With Milton being a painter. I bet he was.
His prince waited, holding his crown.
But they talked about creating
There was only
this.
one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Wouldn't that be more Sultan? Okay.
And the
Yep.
rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
That sucks. Sorry.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Is that a save? That is a save. And that is where we will have to end it because I unfortunately have something to do in 30 minutes. So, hopefully you all enjoyed. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And I think it'll just be one more where I'll be doing Dawn, Eddie, and Edith. Because we don't seem to be doing Kay or Sanjay. Or Sanjay. But, yeah. I don't know if there's anything I missed because I will have to take a little bit of a break. I don't know how long though, so I don't know if the first or second one's gonna come out in this time. But hopefully you all enjoy. See you in the next video. Bye guys!